Caribbean rice, from the lush rice fields of Guyana, straight to your home. A number of motorcyclists are heading to court on Friday after they were pulled in on the western side of the Demerara Harbour Bridge this morning during a police operation. Many of the motorcyclists were on their way to work when they were pulled over and taken to the Lagrange police station. Inspector Craig, who is the traffic officer in charge of Region 3 at the Lagrange police station, said the exercise was aimed at the breaching of the rules of the road and other offences.
We find that most of these motorcycles, they have defects, their documents expired, and some of them they are unlicensed drivers, right? There is a protocol in terms of drivers using the road, where the law states clearly that all motor vehicles should be traveled on the left and near side of the road. And as such, at the Demerara Harbour Bridge, we encounter most of the motorcycles when they enter into that access road heading east. They tend to ride on the southern side, which is the wrong side of the road. They should be traveling on the left side. And these are some of the areas why these motorcycles were pulled in.
He said the motorcyclists were warned before the enforcement took place.
These motorcycles, despite of talking to them over and over, when they enter into that access road, most of them drive away speedily on the southern side, which is the wrong side of the road, without being asking questions. Or most of them, they don't come to ask questions, but they enter into that access road on their own. And they tend to ride down, blaze down there. And especially, it is very dangerous for vehicles heading west of that public road. So most of them are the ones that use the road incorrect. Right? So today, that is what the exercise was mainly about. Is to notify these drivers, edify them of their wrongdoings.
The motorcyclists were up in arms against the move. Many of them said they have all their documents and still they were invited to the station.
I just want to say this thing what the officer doing here is totally wrong, because normally every morning we live on the west side, just ride on the right hand side, right? Because the left hand side don't have nowhere to motorbike cyclists to ride, because it's too much traffic, because they have a 3-lane there, right, to go across the bridge. So now normally what people is do now, most bike riders just take the right hand side. So when we go now, they never warn me anything, they never tell us anything. So now they stop we at the end of the police station, at the end of the bridge, sorry. So now they tell us to walk from the bridge to Lagrange police station, and everybody disagree. Because people can't walk from the bridge to Lagrange police station, pushing the bike. So now we come here now, we ride and we come. So now they give we a process there, lodge with motorbike, lodge with key, lodge with documents, and they didn't give us no answer what's going to be the charge. So maybe Friday we got to go to court. And then we're going to know how much money we have to pay or we're going to be the charge.
This man the police telling you, ride up. Just ride in the car now. When you ride up by police, tell you ride, right? The police up on the other end stopping you and tell you pull over. Documents, you showing them your documents, all kind of thing, you showing them and them tell you bring you to the station.
They tell you what charges you having?
No, nothing yet.
We're crossing the Harbour Bridge from the western side to the eastern side during the 7 to 8 o'clock period, which the bridge will be closed at the eastern end. And the bridge must be open at the western end, both sides. Police normally allow us during that period to use the one-way going over the bridge, seeing that we're cyclists. Now they've brought us to the station. Precisely this morning, they picked us up before 8 o'clock and brought us to the station. Now, if that is the case, then they have to charge all the motor vehicles that cross the bridge on the double lane. Cars, trucks, bus, everything.
A pedocyclist was also invited to the police station, and he was also charged.
Bicycle man, right? I coming up the one way, cause normally when we go across the road, we gotta wait a long time for cross the road. So I come across on this side, the man tell me pull in the car now. I say we pull in the car now for. The man say we getting pulled because we going from the one way. So I go and try and talk to the officer now. I talk to one of them. The man say like along me way by. The big man now see me. The man say no, I arrest you. You can't go nowhere. You the only bicycle man. I want you gotta go. You gotta get 2 charge because you is a dishonest person. I say I'm not dishonest. I talk to the man and the man say go along me way. And the other officer he didn't answer. He ain't saying nothing.